What's up, everybody? This is France over here from PlayerEssence.com and PE Reviews. Got a little PE news report for you guys. Okay, so Super Smash Bros. Creator Masahiro Sakurai has basically said in a column with Famitsu that he's very impressed with the PS4 and the graphics feel really lifelike. And he also talked about the whole fake console war that goes on between people over the internet and says that he doesn't care about that at all, and I can understand why he wouldn't care. It doesn't matter how much he gets paid, and as far as what he does, he knows that his game is going to be successful, and he's always going to have the best tools to create his games as far as what Nintendo offers him. So, you know, it's not really a big deal to him, so I can see that. So let's go over a couple of his quotes here. So at first he said, let me begin by saying I don't care for fraction wars like Nintendo versus Sony Computer Entertainment of Japan. And then he went on to just basically discuss the PS4 and the controller, and that kind of seems to be where he was most impressed, and also with the remote play with the PS Vita. Quote, Sakurai says, PlayStation 4 is good looking. The DualShock 4 is light and using it feels good. Remote play can reliably handle even action games, and the network functionality is well done. The machine power is another attractive factor. There is no loss of detail in the image, and it looks so natural and spontaneous that you often forget that you're playing a game. So, I mean, that's really cool. He also discussed some other things, and of course, in the description below, you'll find the link if you want to see everything. Make sure you head over to playeressence.com. But I actually really like that he talked about this, because basically it breaks down the whole walls of where if you're working for a company, you have to all of a sudden just hate the other company, which is actually not true at all. Sony and Microsoft, they've all said good things about each other every now and then. Now, there's been times where, you know, like Jack Tretton has said a couple things here and there, and sometimes Microsoft has said things here and there, but for the most part, like Phil Spencer, and as far as what Sony said, some of their guys like Gara, the European guy, and other people that have talked about the other systems, everybody said everything's pretty cool, you know, and I like that, especially coming from Sakurai. I can see why he'd be impressed with the PS4. I mean, this guy, his games are some of the most complex games that come out on the Wii U, you know, and Nintendo systems, so I can definitely see why he'd be impressed with it. And like I've said many times, I'm very impressed with the PS4. I'm just not very impressed with the games lineup and the games coming out. But as far as the actual system goes, and the DualShock 4 is one of the most comfortable controllers I have ever held in my life, maybe the most comfortable controller. And the system itself, as far as its power and its specs, are absolutely great. You know, it's a fantastic system that does a lot of things really well. But I think every system does a lot of things really well, in my opinion. The only real problem that I have with the Xbox is some of the paywall stuff that they do is the structure. The system itself is cool. I think Kinect, I don't want Kinect, but I can see why some people would really like Kinect. But as far as the system specs, the Xbox One is fine. As far as the Wii U goes, for the price of when you get the Wii U, I think that's also fine too. And I think the gamepad is really cool, and I think that it even makes me doing videos like this super easy. So I'm actually in love with the gamepad and with the Wii U system. I think the specs are good enough for how much you pay for it, and I think that you can still create great looking games like Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and Mario Kart 8 looks fantastic, and you know the next Zelda is going to look great. Monolith Soft X looks great. Bayonetta 2 looks great. So you're going to be able to create great games on all of these systems. You're going to have fantastic features and all sorts of good stuff on all of them. So I really like what he said, and hopefully more people just kind of drop this whole console war type stuff and just play the games, because that's really what it comes down to. And that's when I'll be getting a PS4, when there's actually enough games for me to support, like for me to actually have something to play for a while. But anyway, either way, what do you guys think about this as far as what Masahiro Sakurai said about the PS4? Have you guys played the PS4 yet? Have you guys held the controller? What do you guys think about the system? Let me know in the comment section below, and make sure you check out the description, because in the description you'll be able to, that will take you over to playeressence.com, and from there you can check out all sorts of articles. I published 50 articles basically yesterday/today, so there's plenty of content up on the site. Make sure you like this video. If you did, it really helps us out as far as spreading the word for our content goes. And make sure you subscribe if you're someone new. I upload videos all the time. You're going to be up to date on the latest news as far around the web, so definitely subscribe. I also do Let's Plays and video reviews and all sorts of good stuff. All right, so that basically wraps it up for this video, and we will see you guys for the next one. Peace.